Why Lander Talent? Like, what made you decide, and why do you think Lander Talent fills such a unique need in the IT staffing space?
I think IT staffing it's noisy. It's transactional. I'm sure anybody who is a hiring manager who's watching this right now can just go ahead and search their inbox, and there's a just checking in message that they get every 16 hours from recruiters, and it's cold. It's transactional. You don't have it's not authentic. It's not built with candidates in mind. It's not built with hiring managers in mind. And I think really what we saw is an opportunity to build a better experience, build something that people want to be a part of, build, hopefully a movement of people who are aligned and get everything about what we're doing and everything about what needs to be done in terms of mission. So I think really building something with heart, with people at the core, and focusing on that experience and making the experience better for both sides is really, I think, the heart of a lot of the conversations you and I have had.
Yeah. And it seems like the transactional aspect is an important nuance that I know we're trying to overcome. And you've also done a really nice job of providing a lot of value, even since before we started Lander Talent. I mean, this is how you and I met, was through social media on LinkedIn. I started following you probably, I don't know, year and a half ago, maybe. And that's how we got connected. But one thing that's really unique about you that I don't see other recruiters doing is you're out there giving constant advice and direction to people that are looking to build their careers, whether it's in IT or not. I mean, the stuff you put out there is relevant to any field, really. So tell us about that. How did you get into the whole content creation? You've become somewhat of a LinkedIn guru. You've amassed a huge following in a very short period of time. And I think I've told you before, I've never seen anyone that's grown their audience so quickly, and it continues to grow very quickly. So what is it? How did you get into that aspect of your career?
So I was working with a company, and essentially everyone was like, "Hey, let's do this. Let's get on board. Let's put it out there." I think that this is the future. Like, we discovered the secret to business in the 2020s is social media, which I guess has been the secret to things for quite some time. So like not necessarily ahead of the curve, but for LinkedIn, I think it feels like kind of like an early move, and everybody that I worked with at the time did not stick with it, which I did. I just ran with this thing. And Eric, I think we've had plenty of conversations about this. I was off social media, like altogether, not using it. I wasn't even really using LinkedIn much. And I don't know, like I just ran with it. Like I got excited. I noticed, people weren't providing the value that I thought candidates deserved. And I was like, okay, I'll just tell it like it is. Like, what would I need to know if I was getting, what do I wish I had when I moved into staffing from producing television? And that's really where I started. Like, how could I have been better in interviews? How could I, promote myself or get promoted faster? How could I move through my career more strategically? What do I need to be asking people? What mindsets do I need to have? And so I just wrote to, me in my 30s. I was like, or me in my 20s. I was like, here's what I wish I could give you, kid. And I think it struck a chord, at least for some folks. So thanks to everybody who follows and comments. And I'm so flattered that it grows every day.
Yeah, it's right around 35,000 followers. And I just pulled up your LinkedIn page here, and just to give the audience some, just some context of the types of things you post. I mean, just today you posted something about 7 resume mistakes costing you credibility, which I think everyone wants to know about, how to improve the way they position themselves and market themselves to recruiters. And then, you also put a lot of just good one-line reminders out there about, things you need to remember, that sort of thing. So it's really interesting. And you have this creative side of you that I don't see a lot on LinkedIn. You have a very creative way of bringing some pizzazz, or some, not flash, but just some really interesting way of presenting this content that could, let's be frank. I mean, this can be kind of boring if you let it be. This whole staffing recruiting idea. Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate the compliment. I try to keep it interesting.